All right, everyone, welcome to Street City Studio. I'm John, and in this video, we're going to do some snow shots. It's warming up a little bit outside here, so I kind of don't mind doing some snow shots. While it was cold out, I kind of didn't want to do any snow shots. I wanted to do warmer shots. But now that it's warm, I kind of want to go back to doing some snow shots. Now, I've been doing a lot of Hulk shots, and I kind of want to avoid them if I can help it. But, unfortunately, as I was thinking of good shots to try and put together, things I wanted to do and hadn't gotten to, was a good Black Widow and Hulk. Right? And so I wanted to do kind of that snowy scene, right? Where she calms them down out in the snow. So I figure we'll do something like that. And like I said, there's not going to be any props going on today, I think. We're just going to keep it real simple. But I also thought that would be a great time to play with one of my favorite figures, is the Wampa. And if you don't know, one of my favorite things about this Wampa is that his arm comes off. So we'll call him the armless Wampa from now on, probably. But I love playing with the armless Wampa just because his arm comes off. And just because of the real simple splash of red. It just looks great. It's very toyetic, if I can use that word. But I don't know. I was going through my pile, and there's lots of guys I can get him to fight still. I was thinking about maybe sticking some raptors in there against him, running off with his arm or something. But ultimately, I think I decided on the warg, or a werewolf. I thought that would be a really cool photo. But I was also considering my Sasquatch figure. Sasquatch would be a great fight for the Wampa. But, like I said, we're going to keep it real simple. We're just going to cover these two little shots today while I got the snow set up. And, get me out of the way here, right? One of the things, like I said, I was trying to get rid of that seam or hide that seam somehow. I was trying to get them to overlap in a way that blended real well. And I thought I was going to go it this way, but I'm thinking about trying to switch it because there is a little dark line here I forgot about. Let me switch them. Let's see if that helps any. Because even if I'm limited to just one, then that one, I don't want to call it a defect, but it kind of is, I guess. It's got that subtle, faint little line on it that I kind of want to avoid using. Let me see how that overlaps. Not perfectly, but that's all right. We can work with this, right? There we go. Now, like I said, we're going to keep this real simple, probably. And I had debated just trying to use this other Hulk, right? Because ultimately, this is the Hulk head we need, is an angry-looking Hulk, right? Not the smart Hulk. But I really do just like this figure better. It's more posable, right? The lack of hips and knees and ankles, right? This one just has the swivel, but you can't really use it because he just looks at the ground, right? So he's only good for kind of standing in the back of a team shot, basically. So I am gonna do what I always do and pop his head, swap him out, right? And there I have a slightly more articulated Savage Hulk. And I suppose this hand's pretty good for this whole scene, right? Like he's got his hand extended out like that. I'm gonna crouch him at the legs a little bit so that he's not towering too far over her, right? And then I'll kind of just get her arms up and see how we can line them up, basically, right? Now, one problem with this figure is that this belt always wants to creep up. So once I've got the posing done, I've almost always got to make sure that belt is down after I get him in place. It's one thing I don't like about this figure. I've thought about gluing it, but I hate doing that. Sun's getting real low, big guy. Right? That's the shot we're going for. Right? There we go. That's pretty good. Let me just get a better angle. Come in closer. Yeah, I don't love that. Let me move. Too far. There we go. There. Oh, now I'm going to fall over because I played with it too much. Oh, uh-oh. My whole mount just came off. Oh, that's no good. Hold on, guys. All right, we are back. I almost started the video over. That was terrible. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I am gonna keep going. I'll just keep rolling with it, right? Not a big deal, I think. But I am resituated here, and I'm looking at the shot. And I kind of want her turned this way, towards the camera a little more, with her head towards him a little more, right? I almost feel like maybe that's too much, but let's back her up so that it can maybe not feel like too much, just to compensate for that too much, right? We can turn him, bring him out that way. And I kind of want to play with his arm the more I look at it too. I think he doesn't look, I don't know, didn't look right. Something like that. You know, the more I look at it too, the more I think maybe I don't want him looking right at her. Right? Maybe he's kind of looking away. Like he doesn't want to submit, or he doesn't want to give up the ghost, so to speak, but he's gonna, you know. Like he's clenching his eyes shut, maybe. I don't know where I like it best. I don't know how far I like it best. Right? I gotta stop and look at each one. Do I like it right there? Do I like it right there? Something a little more drastic. No, see, that feels too... I don't think that's what I'm going for. Maybe somewhere in that range. I do really like that. That's looking good though. I don't know, maybe looking at her really is the best. Ooh, because I'm right back to it, ain't I? Kinda still don't love what's going on with his arm. Maybe he can... Oh, I do like that, maybe. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think that might be the one. I like that. In my head, I had kind of pictured this. I guess there's no sense in not trying it, so let's try it, right? Yeah, oh man, that might be even better then, huh? Let's get her. I think I do. I like that better. If I can get her head's not right. Let me see. Now her hand don't look in the right position. It did before. Yeah, maybe like that. That's better. I think I do like that a lot better. I'm glad I kept playing with it. Ooh, I can get different angles out of it too. Alright, I like that angle. But I really like this angle too. Oh yeah, get real close right here from this angle. Just focus real tight on that hand to hand touch. I like that. I think that's what I was looking for. Oh, I like that. I like when it comes together like that. That felt cool. I almost feel like I'm done now. That's all I needed from them. That's so cool. Take some swipes around, paint around it for a minute, and move on. Because that was cool. I feel like that's all I needed. Right there. Well, right there somewhere. Yeah. Alright, moving on. We got the werewolf. Try and get him to stand first, because his legs don't like to look like they're very level sometimes. And for the wampa, right? Let's get this arm off him. I kind of feel like he's gonna be on the run this time. Seeing as his arm just got bitten off. Let's get in. I feel like his arm could be in the shot, maybe. Yeah. Kind of want this just right behind him, like he just lost it. We're not quite there yet, but something like this. Let me get off my butt. Yeah, something like that right there. Kind of feel like his hand needs to be pulled down into the shot, but besides that, I do feel like maybe it could use some snow and some blood on the floor, but we don't need to go there right now. That's pretty fun though. Nothing too complicated, just some simple wild animals fighting each other, right? Oh, there we go. Just back it up a little bit. That'll make the shot right there, I think. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. I think I like doing the Hulk one more, but kind of wanted to water it down so it wasn't just a Hulk video, and I kind of really did want to take advantage of the snow moment, right? Just because I don't have it out every day. But as always, you know, I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me. If you want to follow me on Facebook, you're welcome to check me out on Facebook at John Wayna, Wayna. If you want to check out my photography on Instagram, check me out at Street City Toys. Not Street City Studio like the channel here, but Street City Toys on Instagram. But you don't have to remember any of that. It'll be links in the description if you want. Just go down there and click on those. But as always, I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me, checking out my stuff. Have a good rest of your day. Keep playing with them toys, and I'll talk to you again real soon.